Welcome back everyone, I'm Orin, and this is Genius of Sappheiros. You probably noticed my party's a little bit different. For one thing, I've been grinding again, because I like getting lots of growth points. Anyway, let's go with the growth points first. I've maxed out Phoenix, so now I have plus 70 to a physical attack. Actually, I'm pretty sure I already had that before. Something to note, once you get beyond 25, once you get 25 growth points, every point beyond that costs an additional 5 power to get. So originally it was 100, and to get the 26 point it would take 105, then it'll take 110, 115, and so forth. So it eventually gets harder and harder to grind, but it's not a big deal, I don't mind. Anyway, I went ahead and put the rest of our points into the Imperishable Knight, which increases her defense. Pretty much it focuses on fire resistance, land recovery, defense, evasion, and shields. So it's kind of it's a little bit all over the place for defensive stuff. Sakia, I maxed out the murder tree, which gives her the ability to do instant death with her normal attacks. This is where the induction bonuses actually come into play. With the spare points, I've been putting it into knives for now, simply because that's what the weapon I'm using. It does have a good thing about the knives, though, is double trigger, which increases the chance of inflicting status effects. So hopefully, I believe that applies to the death effect, so it kind of helps. Anything else is just speed and stuff like that. For Nidori, which is the character I just swapped in, I've been focusing on chasers, which I'll show off probably in the next fight. Because I did level her up enough to at least get the first chaser ability, and that's right now all I'm focusing on is on research. I'm still getting her caught up. Marissa, I'm still focusing on magic. I'm trying to get chain magic so I can do double magic. Patchouli, I'm focusing on magic mastery so I can get the ability to do critical attacks with magic, which is awesome. Alice is my new commander. Which I forgot to mention, Alice's commander ability is increases the chance of your shield activating by like 15% or something like that, which is pretty awesome. For her points, I spent her first 25 on the manipulation tree, which affects all of her special doll abilities, which I'll show off in a bit. And now I'm focusing on her shield defense stuff, as well as boosting her HP. Reimu, I maxed out Exorcism, and then I went ahead and swapped her out, because I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with her from then. Sune, I maxed out status increasing skills, and then I put the rest of her points into Snake. This is just for planning ahead. For a later boss, you'll definitely want Serpent Barrier, which is a barrier that prevents poison. So I went ahead and got that, because eventually I will give her a snake item, but I'm not worried about it right now. Aya, still working on reporting. I'm pretty much never gonna be leveling up Aya. I'll always use her as a commander, so I'm not too worried about her. Byakurin is still focusing on great magic. I'm probably not gonna mess with her anytime soon. And that's it. Okay. Equipment-wise, I believe we got some new gear. Not that. I believe it's from this area. I got the Fire Rat armor, which is medium weight armor with some fire resistance. I went ahead and gave it to Nidori. We already have that. Got that already. Okay, I think we're good on those. As far as, let's see, I just recently got the crowbar, which is a 44 strength, or 44 physical attack weapon with some decent accuracy and convenient for breaking chairs. It has Slayer against Sukumagami, which I'm not sure what type that is exactly, but it has a Slayer type, which is nice. And that's about it. I did get a bunch of mat drops, but nothing too special. I'm not going to be crafting anything anytime soon until we get higher tier stuff. So there you go. Anything else I can show off? Oh yeah, skills. Nothing new there. These are just the moves you get from upgrading Dagger. This one gives me a high accuracy quick attack, and this one has a damage and a chance of inflicting Petrify, which could be useful. Nidori has learned her fire and lightning attacks. Fire attack is a row base attack, and the Maruto break is like a small AoE. And this is Freeze Chaser. This is the first chaser you learn, which it follows up water attacks, which I'll try to show off in the next fight. Marissa learned Magic Napalm, which is an AoE mystic attack, so I went ahead and replaced the fire spell with that, because I'm obviously in an Inferno right now. With her, I learned Heaven Crack, which is an electric version of these other spells that I've already shown off. And Alice, I got a bunch of spells to show off there. I've already shown off this one. Puppet Shield, London Dolls. It's an ability that allows you to cover an ally, so they'll take hits for you. She'll take hits for you. Doll's Phalanx is a field effect that increases the effect of shields. Puppet Shield, Holland Doll. Reduces damage, it's a self-target ability that reduces physical damage for one turn by 90%. Hore Doll, which provokes, it's a taunt ability, kind of provokes the enemy to attack her instead of anyone else. Puppet Shield, Russian Dolls, it's a same thing as Holland Doll, but for magic, 90% reduction. And she also learned Puppet Shield, Tibetan Dolls, which covers allies who are at low health. And then Spectrum Mystery, which is a multi-target, sets it so your shield will block that element, one of the standard elements. Kinda neat stuff, nothing too special though. And okay, I think that's everything. Let's continue. Going up here takes us to the other side of that blue flame. And okay, I won't be able to show it off in this fight, unfortunately, because Hell Cobras are vulnerable to ice. Also, right now Nedry is using the Lance, so whatever. How many bombs do I have left? Ooh, not that many. Here, you can do your job. And some death. It's not great for bosses at all, but it can be very useful for a random encounter, especially way later on, when the encounters just get ridiculous. Because I mean, it's not something you can rely on, but it is something you can. When it does happen, it's a good thing. It makes that fight go a lot easier. All right, and these guys are also very weak to water. Well, as soon as I get to something that's not entirely going to get killed in one turn by water attacks, I'll happily show you guys what chasers do. Okay, Nettery got a point, which means I should be able to get her final ability. Yep, this will increase the chaser activations to 3, or to 4 actually, and an additional bomb. Okay. Oh yeah, key. And red eyes. No, not the Yu-Gi-Oh card. Berserk will almost always be prevented. Okay. Here, you can have it. Okie dokie, let's go down this way. Actually, there's no reason to go down this way. But there's the door here we can go through, but I'm going to save that for later. I'm going to go this way first. Okay, I can work with this. Alright. You can attack there, you can attack there. Okay, Freeze Chaser. It's self-targeted. And then what we can do is do something like Cold Inferno and then Condensed Bubble. Freeze Chaser goes off. Okay. Cold Inferno. 237, Freeze Chaser activates, and she got a free attack in. And then she gets another Freeze Chaser in. So as you can see, it activates. It's only effective. The chaser is only active for that round. But it's without any points put into chasers. It will only trigger once after one elemental attack. But since I've upgraded it, it will activate up to 4 times in one round, which is pretty much as much as you can get, because there's only 4 other characters that can attack. So, as you can see, Marissa used her Ice Spell, she did her Freeze Chaser attack for a free hit, and then Patchouli did her AoE spell, and she followed with her own Chaser attack. If the other enemy was still alive, the Freeze Chaser would have hit both of them. So it can be very useful, especially against monsters that are weak against that element. It's very easy to like chain attacks and stuff like that. But for right now, it's not that big of a deal. We don't really need it. Just making sure there was nothing in that direction. As you remember, there's like little secret passages you can take, so just making sure. But this is the first dungeon where the battles get rather tricky. The next boss fight is going to be one of those things. It's kind of like you have to do things in a certain order, and if you don't, it can really mess you up. Came from that way. Alright, fight you guys. There we go. There it is. There's the path. Magic metal. Not really worth it, but whatever. I'll take it. Also, due to the fact that translation is kind of buggy, I can't exactly see how much materials I have of an item until I go to the corrindos. So right now I have dot amount of iron, and I have dot amount of rock and bamboo, and I have dot ng of magic metals, and I have q amount of steel. Ooh, lots of you guys. Alright. Try Freeze Chaser again. This time I'll do an AoE. And another AoE. This should kill 2 of them. See? Hits all of them. Can be very useful. This pretty mirror. Can't go up there yet. Put a way around this. I guess I'm wrong. Okay. Well, back the other way. Alright, so we haven't gone down the right side either, so let's go that way. Get that taken care of. Okay. That flame went down a little bit. Not enough to work with, though. Okay, I think we've gotten everything in this particular area. Yes, I believe so. Okay. So what we can do now is go over here, open this door, and continue. Oh, good, a bomb. I definitely needed that. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, instant death against a skeleton. However that works. Pretty mirror. Actually, something's wrong. Okay, never mind. I do have a gamer fan. I was like, did I remember to swap that? Alright. New enemy. The Seisho Seki. These things have the ability, I believe they have the ability to cause instant death. That's about it. I don't remember much else about them. I think they have high physical resist. One way to find out, I guess. Show off this ability, I guess. Okay, magic works well. That didn't do too much. But apparently the, those tentacle guys are actually vulnerable to lightning, apparently. And literally hit level 10. It doesn't really take long for characters to get caught up in levels if you go and grind in these areas, like the latest areas. Of course, keeping them alive might be a different story. Alright, Hellhounds, they have a fire breath attack. That's pretty much all you need to know. So yeah, Nidori's pretty good for having elemental attacks that are not magic based. Yeah, the Hellhounds are kind of just an introduction to fire attack or breath attacks. They're not too bad right now. They get a lot worse later. And you got things like petrification breath and so forth. The AoE is kind of weird, so if you shift it around enough, you'll eventually find ways to hit multiple targets. They're vulnerable to ice. Okay, no big deal. Okay. Another gold door. I believe this door leads to the boss. And we gotta deal with these guys. I'll let her handle it. I killed one. Death. Okay, missed. Yeah, able to cause instant death. They might be able to curse as well, but I don't remember exactly. Usually if it's a boss fight, I'll take the 5 points out of the instant death ability and move it somewhere else. Okay, this person. I just recently read up about that one. Alright. Well, you can go ahead and use this ability. Probably should have used a spell. Oh, nope, did enough damage. Okay. Well, avoid her for right now. Alright. Okay. Now we'll fight her. Alright, let's see if we got this set up right. Spawn button. Alright, well this little mini-boss here is vulnerable to lightning. It's pretty much resistant to everything else. So it's going to be a bit of a workout to take this one on. Let's see how it goes. Let's go ahead and swap this out for Sylphorn. Actually, increases electric damage. I might try it out. Medium damage. Yeah, why not? Let's see how it goes. In we go. Alright, this is Kasumi. This is a Toho character. Alright. Vulnerable to, as I mentioned before, vulnerable to electric. I'm gonna go ahead and do Honest Man's Death. That's non-elemental, I believe. Yeah. Honest Man's Death. You can do Killing Doll. You can do Maruto Break. You can do Stardust Missile, and you can go ahead and increase lightning damage. Hits. Oh, that attack worked really well. Heaven's Crack. Electric Boost. Okay, store power. Which means she's about to hit me with a big attack. We've taken out about half her hit points. That attack we used did pretty good. Use that. Quite enough. 64 damage. Thankfully it attacked a tank. If she had attacked someone else, that would have been a different story. But this battle's over, so we're good to go. There we go. Alright, Moko Mercil leveled. No new spells. Alright, that's done. We can get gold. That's a material. And we got these guys. It gets worse when there's monsters that actually do instant death with their normal attacks. It's really nasty. Alright, well, that area's done, so up the stairs we go. Hello. Alright, dealing with you guys again. Some death, wow. Whoa. Okay. Well, so much for that. Yeah, these dolls can actually counterattack with the energy drain, so they can actually heal themselves pretty quickly if their counterattacks proc. But they're dead. Well, more dead than they were before, that is. Go up this way now. Rage Joker. Physical attack, raise slightly. We will go ahead and give that to this character. You can have it. Alright. You can have that. Okay. Alright. Anything here? Nope. Alright. So we can go through here, hit that little switch there. We can undo that flame, which didn't matter at all, apparently. So you can just go up through here. But with this, we can take out both flames. And nothing here. Okay. Fetch you guys. Alright, nothing material. Thunder Chaser. Could have used that sooner. That's okay. Curse God's Bug Spray. Curse will almost always be crit. Okay. No one. Well, actually, I can equip 2, I guess, iterate if I really want to. Eh, not a big deal. Alright, we can go up here now. Just auto attack. Patchello is out of MP. There's not very many ways to regain MP unless you get certain abilities that do so, which I don't have triggered yet. I mean, I could swap her out for someone else, but I'm not that worried about it. Okay, Sakia and Patchouli. Which means now I can get plus 15 attack, plus 30 accuracy, plus 5 crit. Go ahead and take that. And Patchouli can get land influence plus 25%. Get a gold key, get a purgatory shield, which I think. Okay, I don't have that. Alright. Let's see. Effective against physical attacks, also effective against light and dark. You know what? You can have it. There we go. Alright. And that brings us back to the beginning. So yay for shortcuts. Alright, which means we should be able to go to up through here, down and around, and go, whoops, wrong way. And we can go and head over here, which will lead to the boss, which I might do a little bit of review before I go and fight them. Notice I said them. Okay. Switch off, opens the gate, activates the teleporter. Go ahead and save and get our health back. And step through here. Alright, let me go ahead and review the character real quick. The characters I'm about to fight, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's see how this goes. Alright, didn't really change anything for Moko. For Sakia, I switched her weapon to the crowbar because it's stronger. Also, I switched her growth around. I took a lot of points out of the murder because we don't need it. And moved it to axe, so it gave myself plus 50 physical attack, plus 15 accuracy. As well as I moved points to time stop and illusion just to get additional physical attack, plus 15 and plus 10 here. And let's see, Reimu, I dumped her a few points, spare points into int just to boost it up a little bit. And Marissa, I didn't change anything. Alright, let's see, skills, Marissa. Okay, you're fine. One of the boss, there's gonna be two bosses. One of them's gonna be vulnerable to light, the other one's gonna be vulnerable to water. Both of them have a decent number of fire attacks, so I'm gonna have a bunch of water spells, including Arctic Chill, and then Royal Flare for light. Reimu did learn a new spell a while back. It was Fantasy Seal Blink, which is just a faster version of Fantasy Seal. That's about it. And, alright. The only thing I didn't change, I need to change these around, don't I? Don't need healing effects. Reduces all stats. Nose Crusher. Don't need that. Bone Crusher. These are just axe attacks that we learned because of the points where I put my points. And I think that's everything. My commander is Aya, so just in case. I don't even remember what Aya does as far as being a commander. I think it involves evasion or something. But I need her for special commander bombs, which will hopefully help us out later on. Anyway, I'm going to keep the same formation, and we'll see how this goes. So let's give this a shot. Oh. It keeps getting hotter. The hell of blazing fires is in good condition as usual. But since it's always the same, it's kind of boring. It's easy to get tired of it when you do this every day. And I'm getting hungry too. You look bored, Oku. Oh, Orin. Did you come for some charred up corpses? Nope. I'm just keeping track of these vengeful spirits. Are you fine just staying here though, Oku? What do you mean? It seems we've got some unwanted guests here. Ah, yeah. But it's probably just some random yokai that got lost and ended up here. They'll just get burned up and disappear as always. I guess so. Yeah. So bored. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be something interesting going on at the surface. There is? The rumors say they've got some incident going on up there. I'm kinda jealous. It's got nothing to do with us underground folks though. I'm hungry. Yeah. You're... Anya? On you? You're Satori's pets, huh? Oh, the big sisters. Huh? Who were you again? She's as bird-brained as ever. I don't have any food with me today. Anya, too bad. I'm so hungry too. So, what are you all doing here? We're here to meet Satori Komiji. I think actually that's Komeiji or something. The usual path is closed at the moment, so we decided to take this roundabout route to get to the Palace of Earth Spirits. Ah, I see. But you came all the way through the hell of blazing fires just for that? I smell something fishy. That's true. Hey, Ramu. If we tell them the truth, that ain't gonna let us pass, huh? Probably. Shall we distract them with some food? They're pets, after all. That would surely be enough. That sounds great. But I don't have any food on me. If cucumbers would do, I've got a bunch with me. Let's use those then. Ah, please excuse our behavior. Here, I have some food for you, so let us through. Jan, you're a good person. You can go through. She's not the brightest. Hey, Orin! Don't be swayed so easily. Ah. What was I doing? Oh, don't worry. I have your share right here. Onion, you're a good person. You can go through. They're quite alike, aren't they? Oku! Ah, that was close. I was almost taken in too. Hey, you all. You're making fun of us, aren't you? You're definitely suspicious. We won't let you pass. So in the end, it comes down to this. Bah, this is too annoying. We'll just force our way through. If that's what you're doing, then you're in for a surprise. We'll show you the terror of the Oku and Orin combo. The power of the Lord Yadagarosu will burn you to all the ashes. I'll carry you off all your corpses with this wheelbarrow. Yep, we are fighting both the Hell Raven and the freaking cat that gets corpses. Anyway, Oku, Orin. Alright, for right now, you have to kill things in the right order. You have to kill Orin first. If you don't kill Orin first and you kill Oku first, which that in itself is going to be difficult, Orin will revive Oku. So, you're going to have to kill Orin first. Also, if Oku gets down to a certain percentage of HP, she will start using Giga Flare, which will pretty much kill the entire party, and she'll use it every turn until she dies. So we're going to have to deal with that as well. So, first things first, let's kill. Resistant to fire, so there's not much we can do except do Autisman's death. Might as well get that cooldown started. As for her, reduces all stats. How much does this cost? 49. We'll hold back for now. As for you... Can I hit both of them? No, I cannot. I'll go ahead and hit Oku a few times to get that started. And as for you... Do chill. As you see, Oku is vulnerable to light, Orin is vulnerable to water. Okay, should be okay for the moment. Oh, I got interrupted, so I couldn't finish. Let's hold back for the moment. Do another AoE, and another AoE. Hope we don't screw this up. Flare. Okay, that's fine. Does a lot of damage though. Health Law Assassination, then hit poison. Okay, one down. Princess Undyne. Alright, let's see how much HP they have left. Or she has left. Okay, she's getting down there. So, just in case, let's go ahead and do a support. Paparazzi. Oh, I can't pull up the... Oh, there it is. All allies move first on the turn used. That's important. We want to go first. Attack. Need be, I'll do private square. Hopefully this turn order is correct. Fantasy Heaven. Cold Inferno. Royal Flare. Paparazzi, we go first. Fantasy Heaven. Perfect. It's a lot easier if you use the right party. That's why I swapped in Reimu. If I didn't have Reimu, it probably would have been a little bit more difficult. And unfortunately, we only got 7 power out of it instead of 1,000. Oh well, we did level up though. We learned Blade Murder, Yokai Buster, and that's it. Anya, Anya. Victory is ours. It's time for you to get out of our way. Oh, fine, but you're not going to do bad things to Lady Satori, right? Good grief, what kind of person do you think I am? I won't do anything violent. I was wondering why that doesn't sound convincing. Well, we're just gonna take her with us as our lie detector. No need to worry. Right now, there's an incident on the surface, but the main suspect is someone who could not be cowed by normal means. So we just wanted to bring Satori along to see through any of the suspect's lies. That's all, so take it easy. If that's the case. So you're not gonna be a danger to her? We won't be. We're here for information. Now then, to the palace. As a word of warning, you two should stay away from the surface. Anya? The surface is currently covered by a mist that affects yokai negatively. It's just a word of caution. If you want to stay safe, don't go up. Ah, I see. Thanks, we'll be careful. Then once the incident is dealt with, we'll go to the shrine for more food. Alright. They ate all the cucumbers up. Anyway, let's head to the Palace of our Spirits, everyone. Palace of our Spirits, Stage 5. Phew, we're finally out. It was so hot. That kind of temperature isn't good for a kappa. My, the hell of blazing fires in this place too. It seems the underground isn't affected by this incident at all. That's because the incident is about mist. It isn't possible for mist to sink to the underground. It took quite a detour to get here though. We still got a ways to go. There's the whole Palace of our Spirits left after all. So annoying. If we had went to Miss Yuiko first and forced the truth out of her, that might have been faster than this route. Let's not speak about ifs. We have come all the way here, there's nowhere to go but forward. Indeed. So let's get moving. Yep, and now we're in the Palace of our Spirits. Needless to say, this place is deadly. Like, really deadly. This is where they start throwing really mean monsters that do things like, I don't know, group paralyze and so forth. Barrier here. And all the enemies look like little crows. We're gonna show off. Okay, well, one new enemy at least. These are Nico Madas. Not a big deal. Also, I forgot to switch in Nettery again. But I'll deal with that later. Actually, it looks like a crowbar. Neat. Oh yeah, the Nico Madas can do Charm. I think that's an effect you guys haven't seen. Unfortunately, it got broken before it triggered. Pretty much it works just as you expect it does. Oh, group Charm there. It forces your allies to attack you. It's very similar to Control, which is another effect, but Control is a bit different, and I'll explain that once I actually get that ability. Is there anything here? Nope. And Blue Demons, nothing special. But this video's gone on long enough, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and head back. I might do a little bit exploring in this place just to get some grinding done, but otherwise I'll leave the chest alone, of course. But if you head back this way, it'll take you back here. You're working hard resolving the incident, huh? Seems like you're working hard to resolve the incident. We will be coming back to these two later, but not right now. But we can go ahead and heal up. And let's go ahead and pay a visit to Okuu and see if there's anything for us. My goodness! I see you have subjugated over 1,000 yokai. It seems this incident is unresolvable via ordinary means. In any case, I present to you these recipes in commemoration, I suppose. I hope they will be helpful in resolving the incident. Sun Curtain, Moon Curtain, Milky Way Curtain, Zephyr Mantle, Gale Mantle, Ice Fairy Wings, Dead Princess's Band, and that's it. Okay, so we didn't get anything for the boss fights, but we did get a reward for killing 1,000 yokai. That's because I've been grinding off screen. So there you go. We fought a couple of bosses and a mini-boss, and we're on our way to stage 5, so let's go ahead and call this a video. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this was Genius of Sappheiros weekend. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.